Hello and welcome to whatever I've done here. I've built for you an old school quad Joachim deck. This thing has so much power, but again, just like in the last video, you really have to sequence right. So we have an Artord to spawn a copy of a base copy of any disloyal unit you gave spying to during the game. We can pick our targets for this. We have 2 Mage Torturers to give spying out. We can use them at any given point. Pick a strong enemy unit that we want to play later on. There's lots of good things. Don't make the mistake of putting it on Renfri because we're not a Renfri deck. We also have Furcart, who is one of our main round 1 cards. Every time you play a special, he's going to give spying to something random. You can get good rolls with that. The general plan is that we want to play Joachim twice in round 1 and then use Gorfug Evade later on to put it back on top, and then Cantarella to get him back out again, and then another coup. Overall 4 Joachims. We have Curse Scroll in here and a Maxi because we always run the risk of Joachiming out the Artaud Terra Nova, which is our finisher, early on. So if we're on blue coin, we want to use the Curse Scroll to put Artaud right at the bottom of the deck because we're going to thin a lot to get him back. If we are on red coin, we want to use Maxi, look at the deck, click Artaud, put him at the bottom of the deck, and then again we'll thin enough to get back to him in the end. The thinning we mostly do in round 1. We have 6 thins overall. It's the first 2 Joachims are Knickers, which is 3, and then Furcart we play Furcart onto Deadman's Tongue. He banishes 2 bronzes out your deck and then draws another card. So it's 6 thins altogether. Should end up with 5 cards in your deck right at the end of the game. And then to arrange our decks for the finisher, we have Snowdrop for points with the leader, and then leader can put he puts the last of your cards back in the deck. You probably want to put something like Artaud in there so you can get the boost from Joachim and protect him. So yeah, the plan is generally quite self-explanatory, but you have to be really careful with your sequencing. You can't Joachim too early and hit Knickers. You have to wait for him to come out. We do have a Toll Punish. We always love Toll Punishes. When you click your leader at the end, and you'll see this in the games, the first card you click when you have to put 3 cards back in your deck, the first card you click will be the one on the top of the deck. The second card you click will be the one that's second. The third card will be the one that's third. I actually thought it'd be the other way around when I started playing this deck, so in a couple of the early games I made mistakes. But in general, we have a lot of points, and the game plan is simple. It's just you have to be very careful, and you have to make sure you have good targets for your Artaud. We have a kind of versatile Brathens in here. He's just an assimilate engine because of how much we play, like how much assimilate stuff we play. You can use him on red coin to kind of dominate a round 1, or you can save him for the end and have just extra engines. In a mirror, you save him, I think, because anything you're playing against Nilfgaard these days is going to be playing Slave Drivers and Nausicaa Sergeants, and these Informants and Brathens for an extra copy on those kind of busted cards will give you the power to keep up with them whilst also proccing your assimilates and things. The final game in the video, I added in the Nausicaa Sergeants and the Slave Drivers just to kind of see how busted that bronze package would be in this deck, and it was utterly ridiculous, I won't lie. I think we ended up ditching the turncoats and the Knickers and using the points to upgrade our 5Ps and stuff like that, and we ended up with a relatively busted deck, but that's not really what we were trying to do. So I've included one video from that deck. I'll include the deck link to it in the description, but it wasn't the original deck. This was the one we played for most of it. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you have fun playing the deck, or if there's anything you would have done differently. I hope you have fun. It is a really good deck. I I had so much fun playing it last night, and I'm probably going to build another Nilfgaard deck with a similar kind of plan at some point in the near future. There's a lack of Furcart, but we can find him, I believe. Furcart or coup. There you go. Oh, rough. Very rough. Nice though. Furcart doesn't have a status. I don't know what the toll punish is if they don't have specials. He's thin by 2, so he has exactly 15 cards in deck. At the start anyway. Nothing here is worth putting spying on.
They will dance to our beat, sing to our tune.
But we do have more specials, and we can try and high roll good spying scores. If he has something like a Brathens that we can put spying on, that'd be awesome. Put spying on that, that's also awesome. It's a vaguely decent target with Artord.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
Red Riders. How do I always know what it's going to be? So, Tortoise means Triss, which means in round 3 we don't coup the Joachim for a 4th Joachim. We go for 3 Joachims, and then we coup the Triss. We stack front row and coup Triss. That's fair. For new, we're going to do this and see if we can get some kind of damage out of him. That's awesome. Wish it had been coup, but I'll take that. There you go. We get a leader charge. Oh, we should have taken the Purify. We should have kept the Purify. Playing against imprisonment. Learn from the past, HK. That be eternally juiced. Can I do 17 points in 2 cards? I believe so. Cromwell, as in Oliver Cromwell. Fair? I mean, I don't. Why? I need context. What were you doing at the time? Were you fighting battles? Okay, alright, fair. I wasn't expecting that.
This one's got spirit.
Windmill Yoa. Not autoed. Thank you.
All these signs can mean but one thing.
So tempted to click leader then. Oh, good boy. If I'd click leader, I'd be on 39. Oh, I would have been ahead. That's nice. That ruins my whole plan. Well played, Mr. Fuckstick. Fucking slave inventory. Who invented that card? We keep that in hand now because it's not part of what we're doing. Because everything we were going to do is fucked. I think we use the Gorfagvade to Cantarella a Rune Mage because it's assimilate proc, so we need assimilate engines. And Cantarella something else as well, just to see if we can hit his Renfri. That's a decent dry pass. Yeah. What have I given spying to? Not a lot. So this is actually more useful than it looks. I think we play the Gvade. Reveal a random unit from your opponent's deck. Let's do that.
Don't touch. Those mixtures sustain me.
He has the Purify. The Purify means he's trying to purify Renfri so he can do the Asire thing. So maybe he bricks an Asire. Because it's not going to be any use to him. Right? This Maxi's garbage. So is the Joust. I would like a turncoat because they're fun. Thank you. We're going to do the Rune Mage thing later on when we have our engines established. So, for now, are we playing just Brathen's Emissary? Is that what happens here? Don't want to waste this because it might set up a good Artoad. Everything else waste points. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I think we're going to play a Warwick. If we're going to lose, we might as well get style points. So Warwick's the one. I was hoping that was in his deck.
Go ahead, feel it.
My leader plays for literally 7 points now. Unless I want to Yenvo something and then draw it. That could be a thing. I think maybe we want to do that. Yeah. I think we just slam this now because the simulate engine. We no.
I despise Dimeritium.
No. We wait. Play something good, Mr. Opponent. I need to put spying on something and then Yenvo it. Ramon will do. Ah, it has to be soldiers. Ramon will not do. My opponent has one around. We're copying Nausicaa Sergeants. Let's go. Right.
Do I enjoy it?
Yeah. Let's do this. You want Nausicaa Sergeants? We're having Nausicaa Sergeants too. It's a 10-point Yenvo. We can draw it with tactical decision. Awesome. Just need to get Archo down. What we Cantarella in? Rune Mage, I guess? Yeah, it's Rune Mage. Hey, my baby Flo! How you going, buddy? I see you've been streaming and just not doing anything that would let me watch, which is sad. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's Terra Nova. Into Nausicaa. Into Synergies for days. We're also going to copy one with Informant. We're going to Yenvo this one. That's a Brothens. Maybe we Yenvo yeah, we definitely Yenvo Brothens. Let's go.
Her grace will not be pleased.
Ho 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 ho. Let's do this. Whoa. 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 This is worth far more points than Maxi. Maybe the lock isn't that good. It's point slam, right? So this goes back. This goes back. The turncoat goes back. Everything else is good. We have really, really. Oh, I didn't click my turncoat. Oh, sadness. We get the Bravens down. Next turn after that, we click and play the Rune Mage. You have no idea what I'm about to do, buddy. I don't care about your stupid leader.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
Oh! 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 Mirror points! This is awesome. I'm enjoying this. Why was Slave Driver more points? Okay, Slave Driver was a 4. We lose 3 on the Nausicaa, so that's at least 1 more point. And then it's an extra, yeah, it's an extra Simulate proc. Fair. Well played. Now it's Rune Mage. Gib Rune Mage.
No one can hide from you.
And yeah, we just try and do Nilfgaard things, I guess. Oh, imagine if I hit a Nausicaa Sergeant. Create and play a bronze card from your opponent's faction. That sounds like something we want to do. We kind of overran a bit there. But this is going well. I don't think we're going to coup the Cantarella. I think we're going to stack front row and coup the Triss. Oh, do we get to coup the Triss if it's last say?
No one.
No, maybe not.
I'll remain unseen. Be assured.
This is a 13-point treason. That's the highest. Hey, Entwine, how you going, buddy? So, for now, we do Nausicaa Sergeant type things via Slave Driver. What is going on with this? Have I broke the game? I feel like I broke the game. Is there a hidden card here? I mean, we got the points from it, so we're not bothered, but this is a terrible bug if this is a thing. Like, we clearly have the Nautical Sergeant and got the proc, but that's not what you want.
What is truth if not an illusion?
I can't coup that because of things. Oh, I can. No, maybe. No, I can't. You'd think they'd fix that, right? Do I take the coup on the Cantarella? Or do I treason this and then coup it? I think it's the treason route. Six, 9. Nice.
I'll do what I can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we coup dickhead. If you're going to play Tris Meteor Showers, there is absolutely no reason for me to not play Tris Meteor Showers. Ho ho ho! Points! We just got buckets of them. Show me. Oh, that's a big Igni, but it ain't big enough. That is a 30-point win against an Igni Renfri Tris. Right. How do we beat Sea Hill? We Brathens into an emissary and boost one of the Pat Fury things. You're no use. Knickers! Need you to fucking behave today. It's not been doing very well recently. Oh. Blue Boy. Maybe this is just an actual deck that people would play. Oh, I'm going to joust you. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah, Seal sucks. I did like the one that Crozier was playing last season. Was it last season or the season before? He was playing like a Monsters Seal deck where he used he abused his opponent's graveyard to set up the things that would come out using Succubus to set up Seal procs. That was wholesome because he wasn't just playing a full damage deck. It was actually quite interesting. We give the boat spying because boats are good. We like boats. Nothing makes us happier than playing boats.
I'm done with you.
Oh, flow! Why didn't I think of that? Oh, that's an even better treason. This is why we waited. Oh, knickers! Seal and Renfri. Not unreasonable. Maxi's a tie. Let's do that.
Your magic can't harm me. No magic can.
That's not what you want. I would take a tie. I can't give that spying.
I need not spill blood.
Should have given the blue boy spying, I think. That was a that was a problem. It's a semi-decent copy. I think I'm going to Brathens to just win the round.
Take him to the woods and release the hounds.
I can do this and this. This goes back up to 4. We destroy. We get rid of Bloodthirst 3. Like that. Don't know why I'd kill an emissary, but well played.
On crate!
Do I want to copy the boat or the greatsword? I'm not going to do much damage. Copy the boat.
Her grace will not be pleased.
Interesting. Very interesting. Hold up. I have adrenaline too. We win this round on even and bleed. Let's go.
Strike fast. Leave it no chance.
Nice. He really didn't want to play right then. That's why I played leader. Whatever he's got, he wants to keep. Why would he spend leader if he could play whatever card he wanted? Well, I don't think we're playing double. We're not playing double Yoa. We're going to go get the Aneromancy. Aneromancy into fur cart. Aneromancy into Yenvo. No, don't like that. Aneromancy into DMT. That's what we're doing. Oh, we need to be quick.
No one can hide from me.
Oh, that's so sad. We'll take a tie though. I'll play alllllll Warriors in a short round. It's not a tie! Ah, that's okay, we get last say then. In a slightly longer round. Okay, we want things. We have an Anero now that he doesn't. Joachim, Ku, Yenvo. Jesus. There's the Ku. So we can go and get Joachim if we want to, which we do. Sucrose. Right, we're not playing that game. This is Arnagad nonsense, right?
Your skull will make a fine tanker.
Yeah, Artor's right at the bottom. So we play a Nero from Furcart into Joachim, find something else, and then we can. And then from there, once we've thinned it up, we can use leader and Joachim. We can use leader and Snowdrop to sort out the Artord.
They will dance to our beat, sing to our tune.
Enough! Let us finish this.
You weren't expecting this, were you?
Now there's only 3 cards in the deck. Easy. We play both of these and just miss Yenvo.
What? This? Scratch.
But we're okay with that. We want this down before we lead her. So we're doing that now.
I divined this move from a sparrow's innards.
Then next turn we're doing Snowdrop Leader. Absolute nonsense. That's fine. We lose a point.
Not all battles need end in bloodshed.
Does this mean current or base? It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter.
Shall flog them into submission. Not about to sit back and do nothing.
Novigrad's got more crooks than it has rats.
It is Morgvarg as well.
No prisoners! Lead them to the sea!
Still a win. We need the lock. We're not staying in round one. We have too much stuff that we don't want to spend. Unless he gives us a really, really good target for a Yanvo, we're not staying in this round. Horrible red coin stuff like Snowdrop Leader to make ourselves look like Renfri, but
Yes.
we copy it and then slave driver it.
True love could lift the curse, but you
We're gonna do this.
My duty? Stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
I never miss.
move.
It hurts.
Nice. I like it. I do like that play.
Your magic can't harm me. No magic can.
No. Fair cart into treason isn't bad if we get a good thing. This megascope is badly placed. As is this pikeman. This pikeman should be on the end. I think we're doing Snowdropper and leader this round to win on even. So if we're doing that, then the first thing we do is this. So we get the extra point from playing leader.
I need not spill blood to make you suffer like never before.
These are not flanking properly anyway. Purify's cool. But not enough to warrant keeping it.
Is it peace you desire? Prepare for war.
Oh, excellent. So we put this at the top, then this. No. Then this, then this.
Snap.
He passes. He has to.
Mercy I will not grant you. Never.
Enslave 5. We know our toad's at the bottom, and we know that Furcart's next. So we can actually Joachim into Furcart, into Coup, into Joachim, into whatever comes next, and hope it isn't a Nausicaa Sergeant. That's actually not a bad play.
Enough. Let us finish this. I shall flog them into submission.
Oh, get out of my round. Really like that play. Imagine if we hit Slave Driver. What happens if you... Slave Driver is not a soldier. If Slave Driver was a soldier, you could just break the game.
Fear not. We shall achieve our goal.
We're going to let him try and catch up. Or we're going to win the round a card up. That's not enough.
Onward, sons of Nilfgaard!
We lose 3 cards up. Imagine if we lost it. Oh, it's shoop.
The mysteries of this world.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have loads. We don't even need to thin. We will. We'll get rid of the 20 Joust and the Emissary with Dead Man's Tongue. But we're good here. We can actually thin out if we want to in the last round. We can thin Slave Driver and Diviner to guarantee we hit Artoad and Nausicaa Sergeant.
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
Yeah, Joachim's hitting Diviner and Terra Nova. Which means Dead Man's Tongue goes and Tony Joust and Informant for 9 points. Absolutely nothing wrong with this hand.
Got ya! You bleating son of a doe!
Yeah, this is perfect. We want to get Joachim down because we need both of our... Oh, he got rid of our coup. We only get one Joachim? Okay. The Xavier's not that bad now. But we still play. Or is there a way to... Yeah, we Dead Man's Tongue the Diviner. So that we're guaranteed our Toad off. Yeah. If we Dead Man's Tongue this and this, then we're guaranteed our Toad off Joachim. Yeah. What did we give spying to? A bunch of crap, but we still need to play the Artoad for the assimilate value. Fur card's good.
You wanted a coup? You got
Fur cart into Shoop. That's a play. Fair.
Let us see.
Barbarian's horn. Gotcha, pocket.
That should have been front row. That was a mistake. It's an 11-point treason.
must triumph.
Gürden? Imagine if he actually has the points. I've done all this talking smack for no reason. He genuinely just stomps me. It's Nausicaa, then Slave Driver. Then we work out what the rest of this does. At the moment we have an 11 power treason. It's...
This could hurt.
I think we actually boost the pikeman. This definitely should have been front row. Nice. Very nice. We have a lot of points.
There is no escape.
We're going to play the treason. So we actually copy this now.
Everyone has their secrets.
Put the 2 points on the Joachim, because when we play the treason on the Lefo, it's going to kill it anyway. So it doesn't matter. It's not 2 points for them. Yeah. GG.